I wish that Ryan was here because he's really good at bringing the train back to the station. So whatever the topic is, and then I spin off into, you know, some other lane, he always brings it back. Partially because he doesn't smoke weed. It's really helpful. Stay on task. Okay. So my trains, I have a lot of trains that have started at this point. I want to talk about the lengths we go to for validation and the feeling of belonging and being accepted. It's not necessarily that you belong and are accepted, it's just that you feel that you are, right? Or maybe you already did belong and were accepted, but you didn't feel it. I've thought about talking about this before, but I want to word it right. And I know I said that about when I did the suicidal ideation one, and I'm trying to be intentional with my words, partially because when I'm the most intentional, it's when it's something that I feel ashamed of or embarrassed of. And but that's what makes me want to talk about it, because then, well, if I'm ashamed or embarrassed, then probably somebody else has done the same thing or a similar thing and can relate. It's just the most charge for me, charge like electricity. And the more I can talk about it and let it out, I guess. Not that I need to repeat stories the way some people do. God, this one bitch. I mean, lots of bitches. They're just fucking with the fucking talking. I know I talk incessantly, but they'll just tell the same story about the same dude or whatever, and just be appalled all the time. I think this one girl I can't say her name. We ain't friends no more. Just the way she just would pause. You know when bitches pause to wait for your reaction to be appalled at the same thing that they're appalled at, which is literally nothing. Okay, back on track. See, if Ryan was here. Okay. I wanted to, yeah. And maybe I subconsciously went off into La La Land because I feel embarrassed about saying this thing. So, there was a point, so a way that I get validation or feel validated is by having sex. It makes me feel, do I need to explain why people like to have sex? Maybe people just do it because they like it. I also do that, but it makes me feel desired, paid attention to, all that. I can't do that for myself. Sure, you can masturbate all day, but maybe I could. I don't know. But I feel, accepted, or paid attention to, at least for however long it lasts. I need some attention. So when I guess, I'm looking for that validation all the time. And when I am not with someone, my judgment is a little bit more free, perhaps. I don't know. I feel like I let a lot of shit slide in relationships too, but a lot of shit. Maybe. So, okay. This happened a long time ago. Met this guy, was not interested in him at all. He has red hair. Not interested. Sorry. And never talked to him before. And then one day he just started talking to me at this place that we used to both be in at the same time sometimes. And it was just a casual conversation. I don't know why the fuck you're talking to me right now. Goodbye. And then, anyway, he pursued me. And I thought that he was, separated or something. And I asked him that, and he said that he was going through a separation. I'm okay. Anyway, there was chatting that occurred, and then, some physical occasions that occurred. Come to find out, he was not separated. So I feel bad about that. But the thing is, like, I didn't, like, no part of that, I didn't want any part of it. I really didn't want any part of it, but I did it anyway because I needed to feel validated and accepted in a way that I could not do for myself and that no one else was doing for me. That's fucked up, but also not uncommon. People do things like that. It's shitty. That's fucking shitty. So much of it is how accessible we are with each other. We get brave behind a fucking screen. See, I'm brave behind this screen. Though, yeah, no, I do feel more brave because no one is, I don't know who's listening. Like in yoga, I'll be pretty free with what I want to say. But, not totally relaxed. Anyway, validation. I used to get validation from this one dude. We were like super tight. And then, you know, we had like a physical relationship too, and I like confused it for like something real. And yeah, I got a lot of validation from it. It's like, well, you're saying these words, but the actions are that you're with me every day. And we're sleeping together all the time. That was good. But then, like, he stopped doing that and started hanging out with someone else that I don't think that he's slept with. Why am I talking about this? Oh, because that girl came to my class. Like, I fucking hated that girl. Like, I fucking hated her. I hated her. Because I thought she took my validation away. But she didn't. Like, regardless of what happened, it doesn't matter what happened. It needed to go. And that was just like the catalyst that finally cut it. And then I, you know, got to be fine with it. And I still see him sometimes. I'm like, I don't, what the fuck was I ever thinking? What was I ever thinking? That's what I think about almost everyone. Yeah. I don't think that about Ian, and I don't think that about Dan. I don't think that about Chris. I can't remember what it was like to just be his friend, though. So weird when you cross over the bridge. Anyway, what are we talking about? This is no good. I'm just playing with my fucking, like, dreadlocks. It's been a minute, friends, since I've washed my hair. It really needs to have it today. This is when you use, like, dry shampoo for a couple of days. If I don't use dry shampoo, then it doesn't dread as much, I think. That's pretty neat. Also, you know what's cool? I don't fucking care. I wish I could not care about so many things the way I don't care about my hair. Like, it's nice if it looks nice, but if it doesn't, what are you gonna do? I can't imagine being bald. Oh my god, this is terrible. I just need to shut it off. Validation, the feeling of being accepted. Yeah, or sometimes people change their personalities, the jokes they tell, the clothes they wear, the activities that they do, the music that they listen to, just to be accepted. We want to be accepted. We want to feel accepted. Sense of belonging. Which is why we spend so much of our money and make a lot of our decisions. You know? I'm going to try to relate it to, like, regular people stuff. Not that I'm not a regular person, but, like, the lifestyle that I live is not that common, I don't think. Where you just teach people to work out and you work out all day and you are exposed to, I don't know, like a lot of people all doing what you're doing. But then there's like the whole rest of the world that's like, work out. Oh, well, you know, COVID happened. Okay, I get it. It changed a lot of things. And I'm certainly not going to shame anyone about it because that's not going to be helpful. But yes, COVID happened in March of 2020 is when everything shut down. And then within a couple of months in upstate New York, things were open again. And then, but even like past that, it's September 2021. I know that it did happen, and now like let's keep doing it. Anyway, what? A group of people. We've talked about this so many times. Religion, culture. Maybe you hang out with your family because you want to feel the roots of where you're from. That's weird. I don't have roots. Oh, Anthony, he's liking all the messages. Anthony has joined the chat just to like everything. And Tony. Validation. I don't know. I don't really feel good about this one. I'm probably gonna